Hello folks, and welcome here to Divine Fine Motors. And when's the last time that you saw one of these for sale? This is our first one here at Divine Fine Motors in 7 years, and I have been in the car business, praise God, going on 26 years. And I'm the owner of Divine Fine Motors, Jack Price, along with my beautiful wife Carol. And folks, I came across this car the other day, and the more I got to looking at it, the more I just fell in love with it. It's a 1973 Pontiac two-door coupe Granville with a big block 455 engine, all original, 100% original, other than it's got a new water pump, and it's got new valve cover gaskets, and it's got brand new tires, and I believe they put a muffler on it. But this car is, all the paint's original on this, folks. All the glass is original. Every part that came with it is still on this car. It is absolutely amazing. Original wheels. It's just absolutely an amazing find. This is a survivor. This was not a barn find. This was a garage find, praise God. Let me show you something. Now, this is the underneath of the trunk. Look at all the stickers on this car, folks, still look like this. Look at this. Now, this is a lacquer paint job. In 1973, I took it to some professional people here in town. I wanted to take a look at. They said, Jack, that's all original paint. This car's never been painted. But it's just an amazing car. The more I look at it, the more I fell in love with it. Then, when I got in and started up, it started up as nice as my Toyota 4Runner does, or my daughter's. I'm telling you, folks, this thing is amazing. There is not a sign of corrosion or rust anywhere. It came from Georgia, was always kept in a garage, and folks, I'm going to tell you something now. They don't make Pontiacs anymore. Now, these are the fender skirts. Look at these things. Can you see these? These are the fender skirts that go on this. They go on fantastic. Look at that. The fender skirts on the top even have, it's kind of a seal. It's kind of almost a cork seal. All that's still intact. And these things look fantastic. I wanted to leave them off of there to show you how nice the frame is. Look at that frame. Now, that's not painted. I got under there with some Brillo pads, and I cleaned that. Folks, I'm telling you, nothing's rusted on this car anywhere. It is crazy. But anyway, you got the fender skirts. Both of them, the fender skirts are in there, folks. Look at this. All these panels are in here. I mean, the jack, I've got you some pictures. The jack and everything is brand new. This tire under here, I've got you some pictures of it. The wheel, that's the original tire. It's not even dry rotted. The tire and wheel looks like it just came from the Pontiac store. All that spare tire, the jack is painted green. It's just as nice as it was 45 years ago. All this is original. Everything on this car came on it, folks, from Pontiac. You talking about Detroit steel now, this is it. Listen, underneath this car, I got under here. Now, this was from Georgia. There's the frame. Now, it has some Georgia dust on it. You can see it there. But I cleaned it, and I put some tire shines, got on that right there. But look at this. Look at this aluminum. Look at this trim. I cleaned all of the tar off of it. Had some road tire. Look under here. This thing is absolutely amazing. You could put this car, folks, up on a rack and get you some steel wool and some cleaner, and you can make that frame look brand new. Look, that's the frame. Do you see it? It's still black. All that trim. Just an amazing car. The wheels are amazing. Look at these beauty rings. There's not even dings or dents in the beauty rings. The wheels, all the factory wheels are great. The lug nuts look fantastic. Now, I'm going to show you where I clean. Can you see that dirt and where the dirt stops? I took a Brillo pad and cleaned that old dirt off of it. You can see it there. I stopped. You can clean on it some more. Here's the thing. The more I clean, look at that lacquer paint. The more I cleaned on it, the more I want it. And I'm not in the business of keeping cars. I'm in the business of selling them. But I'm going to tell you something, folks. Get on the phone. Call people that you know. This thing is amazing. This car, absolutely. Now, I'm going to tell you that this car runs and drives like it did brand new. I loved it. I drove it about 60 miles on the interstate. The air is ice cold. It has disc brakes on the front of it. Look at the grill. Look at the headlights. Look at the bumper. Let me show you something. Let me just show you how nice this thing is. Can you see that? Can you see underneath there? Look at the, no rust nowhere, folks. It's all amazing. It's dirty. It's got some Georgia dirt on it. Look at the grill. Look at the bumper. Look at that. It's that way underneath the whole car. Good gracious, I'd love to keep this. You wait till you see the interior. Again, the lacquer paint, that's all factory. That's all original. All this trim, the molding. Look, it's just amazing. Again, the nice factory wheels. Love those wheels. The car looks good without the fender skirts, but I want to put the fender skirts back on there. I just wanted to show you. Can you see that? It's got some tire shine on it there where I put on the tires. Let me wipe that off. Can you see that frame? Praise God, look at that. I mean, that's what this car looks like, guys. See that? That's the original frame. That's not painted. It's got tire shine on it. Let me wipe those shiny stuff off so you can see. Look at that. The whole thing is like that, folks. But there you go. I mean, it's just a car, but it's kind of crazy what kind of condition it's in. It's got a lacquer paint job on it. It's got some of that cracking stuff going on back here on the trunk. He said just from, that's what it does. Lacquer will do that over time, he said. But folks, all this molding, there's no rust nowhere. Little stuff from my trees. Everything is just immaculate. And this is just the outside of it. You wait till you see the inside. Alright, so you got a good visual there. You see what you're looking at. 1973 Pontiac Grandville. It's only got 57,000 original miles. That's right, folks, 57,000 original miles. Big block 455, factory ice cold air, power steering, disc brakes on the front, and it runs and rides and drives like a limousine. This thing is absolutely amazing. Now, look in here. Boy, you can still smell the newness of this car, folks. The headliner, the sun visor, the dash. Look here. It's got all the owner's manuals from brand new. I got a picture of everything here. You're going to get all the stuff that came with it brand new. The little lights come on. The dome light works. The cigarette lighter works. It's got all the stickers. Look in there. Look at that. Look at it. This is 45 years, folks. This is it. Talk about an antique. There's people who go out and pay more for an antique dresser than what you can buy this car for heaven's sakes. And you can get in this thing and go to California in style, I might add. All the door panels, look, that's all original. They don't make wood grain like that anymore. Oh, this car, I love it. I love driving it. It's so smooth. It rides like a Greyhound bus. Look at that trim. Look at it. I mean, all the doors are right like that, folks. Look at the screws. My goodness gracious. Where are you going to find one of these at? I couldn't believe it. You know, folks, I pray. I go to bed at night. I get out and get ready to go out looking for automobiles for you. There it is, baby. Big Detroit, Michigan. Big home of the... This is Americana. Look, well, anyway, you got the owner's manuals. Look at the seat. Can you see this? There's no way you can see how new it is. Folks, it looks like nobody's ever sat on it. I'm sure this old lady that had this thing probably just drove it to church and back. But the steering wheel's not even cracked. Look at the steering wheel. The horn works. I told you, air conditioner's ice cold. The radio even works. Not a crack in nothing. No dash, no doors. It's just amazing. You got an armrest here. All right, you got a good visual. The seat belts work. Praise God. Look at that. Look at that door seal. They don't even have a dent on that thing. Can you see that? It looks brand spanking new. Not even a dent on it. I should have cleaned that up a little bit. Look at it. How nice. The back seats look like they've never been sat in. Got ashtrays. Big wood grain. Again, all the headliner's perfect. All the back's perfect. Look at this thing. Big old scroll stuff in the interior. I've got you some pictures. Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't this thing just amazing? And again, folks, it rides like a Greyhound bus. You'll absolutely love it. So there's the interior on that side. It's got all the molding. It's got everything that came with it. This thing is just amazing. I'm almost done here. I know I'm taking a long time, but this is a big car. all the motor stuff is still intact, just like it was. Looky here what I found. This is a service records in a little plastic thing. I'm going to leave that right there. That's service records. Look at the brake pedals. Again, it's only got 57,200 miles on it. And folks, it runs and starts and rides just brand new. This car starts right up. That's what I bought it. I love the way it looked, but listen, when I got in it and I drove it and I put it in gear, it shifts like butter. Transmission, the brakes, the motor just purrs and idles. It's just crazy. Now we put some brand new, I took it to a mechanic, he about flipped out. He does classic cars. He said, Jack, this thing is 99.9% all original. He said, this car is crazy how great. He said, it's all original paint. I said, yeah, I know. I'm going to get the key and fire it up and just show you. Okay? But listen, call me. Call me and I'll let you buy this before the auction's over at the low reserve. Got to give it a little gas. It's not fuel injected. But listen here. This thing, no smoking, no nothing. It'll sit here and idle all day long. Now this little clock, it works. If you twist this thing and move it, you can see the little second hand moving. But it'll get stuck sometime, but it does work. I couldn't believe it was moving. You see the little second hand moving? There she goes. There it goes. It stopped, but no, it's going. All the lights work, the windshield wiper works, the horn works, the radio works. The air conditioning is ice cold. Ice cold now. I'm telling you, this thing is ice cold. All the brakes are perfect. You'll love, love, love. Look at the sun visors. They're immaculate. It's just amazing. You ain't going to have no check engine lights on this baby. You ain't going to have no tire pressure monitor lights lighting up on this baby. It is like brand new. Everything works. The horns, all the buttons, the buzzers, the dome light. Ain't that crazy? Now I've got you some pictures of this engine compartment. Look at that thing. That's bad. I'll take you some pictures too of the fender skirts on there. Man, this hood. Look at this hood. That's a hood. That thing's huge. Look, I want to show you something. Look at this. Do you see all this stuff? That's all original. Look at the bolts. Look at the inner fender stuff. All original. Everything on this car. Look at here. He's got some service records there. Like we said, we pretty sure that's a new water pump right there. It's got all the labels on everything. Look at that. It's nice, folks. Listen, it doesn't have no issues whatsoever. My mechanic said, Jack, this thing is in absolutely tip-top, excellent condition. I said, buddy, you ain't got to tell me. I drove it. And we didn't want to clean anything under here. He didn't paint the valve covers or nothing. So there you go, folks. Look, no rust, no nothing. Look at all that stuff. I'm telling you, you could spend a week on this car. Now, I am not a buffer. I am not a big waxer. But you can get this thing nice. Hey, I got to run. I only get 15 minutes. God bless you. We love you. Listen, you're not going to have to pay $10,000 or $9,000 or $8,000. But listen, get this car, okay? God bless you, and thank you for putting up and listening to me. Bye-bye.